What is up, Texas Longhorns fans? It's your old friend IndyCar Tim here with the Texas Longhorns Daily Blitz. It is Saturday. It is not a happy Saturday. As a matter of fact, I'm sure very few of you will even watch this, but we're going to put it out there anyway. As Ohio State doubles up Texas 28-14 in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic out in Arlington, Texas on Friday night. The game lived up to the hype, I thought. It was very, very close. Obviously, throughout most of the game, the 28-14 final score does not really reflect the competitiveness and the closeness of this game. But that's not really any consolation for Longhorns fans, I understand. In what was sort of is assumed to be the final game for Quinn Ewers in a Texas Longhorns uniform, which I got sort of mixed reviews from Longhorns fans on social media. Very good buddy of mine that I've known for years and years and years that is a diehard Longhorns fan posted on one of the social media outlets. He said, at least we don't have to see Quinn Ewers in burnt orange anymore. And I was a little shocked. I thought Longhorns fans were in on Quinn Ewers. I still think and I got flack for this, so if you want to come at me, please come at me in the comments. I thought Quinn Ewers might be one of the best quarterbacks Texas has had on the field in the last 20 years. Maybe since, I don't know, he's not better than Vince Young, but is he better than Colt McCoy? I don't know, maybe. I don't think he's better than Colt McCoy. Okay, we'll say since Colt McCoy. Isn't Quinn Ewers the best quarterback you guys have had? I think so. I don't know. I don't understand all the hate. I know the production wasn't there, the result wasn't there, but again, I'm gonna just lighten me up. It's fine. I understand. I get it. Hey, he beat A&M. Do y'all even care about that anymore? I don't know. Jack Sawyer had the kind of moment, though, that will live on long past his playing days with Ohio State. One more victory would make that much sweeter. Sawyer stripped Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers, his former roommate at Ohio State, returned the fumble 83 yards for the clinching touchdown in a 28-14 win over the Longhorns at the Cotton Bowl Friday night. Sawyer and Judkins rushed for 2 touchdowns as the Buckeyes posted the semifinal victory in the same stadium where 10 years ago they were champions when the college football playoff debuted with a 4-team format. Now they have the opportunity to be the winner again in the first season in the expanded 12-team format. Ohio State goes on to play Orange Bowl champion Notre Dame in Atlanta on January 20th. It could be quite a finish for the Big Ten Buckeyes after they lost to rival Michigan on November 30th. Sawyer got to Ewers on a 4th and goal from the 8, knocking the ball loose before scooping it up and lumbering all the way to the other end zone with 2:13 left. It was the longest fumble return in college football playoff history. Ewers and Sawyer were roommates in Columbus for one semester before the quarterback transferred home to Texas. Ewers helped lead the Longhorns to consecutive college football playoff semifinals. But next season will be their 20th since winning their last national title with the aforementioned Vince Young in 2005. That win, of course, over that monumental win over USC. Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart. Texas had moved to the 1, helped by 2 pass interference penalties in the end zone before Wisner was stopped for a 7-yard loss. Ewers then threw a 3rd down incompletion while being pressured by Sawyer on the play before the defensive touchdown. Judkins, the transfer from Ole Miss, had a 1-yard touchdown for a 21-14 lead with 7:02 left. That capped off an 88-yard, 13-play drive that took almost 8 minutes off the clock. That score came 4 plays after quarterback Will Howard converted a 4th and 2 from the Texas 34 with a stumbling 18-yard run that probably should have been a score. Howard was 24-33 for 289 yards and a touchdown and an interception. He played his first game at AT&T Stadium since leading Kansas State to a win over undefeated TCU in the Big 12 title game 2 years ago. He was 0-3 as a starter against the Longhorns while at K-State, including an overtime thriller in Austin last season. Ewers finished 23-39 for 283 yards and 2 TD passes to Jaden Blue and an interception after getting the ball back one final time. It might have been his last play for the Longhorns since he could go into the NFL draft. Texas won the Big 12 title last season before moving, of course, to the SEC. So what we're hearing about Quinn Ewers, the needle is not, for me, pointing towards the NFL. I think his draft stock has fallen this season. He did not have a great year. I don't have to tell you that. I think what's more likely is for him to transfer, to enter the portal once again. And I'm hearing an SEC team is the destination for Quinn Ewers. I've heard a couple of comments and through the grapevine that deal is already done, that he will be leaving Texas for another collegiate team. I'm not going to say what team it is that I'm hearing because I haven't confirmed or substantiated that, but it would make sense. And no, it's not the Aggies. But that's what I'm hearing. Yes, Quinn Ewers most likely gone from Texas, but no, it will not be for the NFL. Of course, if it's another SEC team, that means there's a good shot Quinn Ewers could play the Longhorns next year and Arch Manning. So, again, overall, great season for the Longhorns. I know it's not the end result that anybody wanted. Don't blame all of this on Quinn Ewers. This was not all Quinn Ewers' fault, okay? I get it. He's the quarterback. But this was not all Quinn Ewers' fault. I would love to hear what you guys thought as Longhorns fans of Quinn Ewers. Leave it a message here in the comments section under the YouTube video at the FanStream Sports YouTube channel. If you're hearing this on the recorded podcast, wherever you get your podcast, head over to YouTube and find our FanStream Sports YouTube channel, Texas Longhorns Daily Blitz, and it'll pull right up. Find this video. I would love to hear from you. You can also reach out to me on social media at IndyCar Timm on X, Threads, Blue Sky, everything. I hear there's a new one called Lemon 8. I don't know. I'm not on that yet. Someone told me about it yesterday. I may be on that before the week's over, before next week is over, but who knows. But I need to hear what you thought about Quinn Ewers, what you think about Quinn Ewers, and what you hope happens to Quinn Ewers moving forward, good or bad. I need to hear it. We're going to make that part of our next show heading into the offseason before we get into some recruiting stuff for you guys and some Sarkisian news on the horizon there. I am IndyCar Timm. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you reach out to me either on social media or in the video comments. Appreciate it very much. The season is sadly over. That does not mean there's nothing to talk about. It's basketball season. Men's and women's basketball is rolling. Baseball season's coming up. So lots of stuff to talk about. Recruiting, we'll get into all of that on the next Texas Longhorns Daily Blitz. Until then, boys and girls, we'll see you.